What's up, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your girl Kelsey, and today for this lemonade braid tutorial, I'm gonna be using this easy braid hair. And listen, y'all, what I'm using right here is this it's called Braid Mate. It helps separate your hair. It helps you go faster. Like, it has saved my life. I'll leave her Instagram account linked in the description box so you can get you one too. So for starters, I always like to use my good old pink oil moisturizer because, honey, it moisturizes the hair and it softens it and it makes it much more manageable, especially if you have really coarse 4C hair. And so now I'm just separating my hair to get ready for my lemonade braid, my first lemonade braid. And you already know I love to use the Shine and Gem. That's like the perfect, like, whoever made that, I know got to be a billionaire because that is the best stuff for braiding. I have jars on jars at a time. So yes, hopefully you guys can kind of see how I'm doing my feed-in braids. So I kind of just zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see. So for my braids in the back, when I'm doing the feed in, I normally feed in after each time I braid. So when I braid one down, I add a piece of hair, feed that in, and then add another piece of hair. So that one I added, I believe, was it 5? I think 5 pieces maybe. And you'll see the difference when I add it from when I get to the top, because you don't want your braid, at least I don't want my braid at the top to be big starting from the front. I kind of want it to flow with the bottom braid, if that makes any type of sense. So I learned something with trial and error. When it comes to parting, you don't want to go straight across when you're doing your lemonade braids. So when you're parting from the side that you're starting on, yes, you want that to be straight. But when you get to the end where the end of the braid is going to be, you want to slant it down, because what'll happen is you'll run out of space and you might have a braid sticking up and that won't fit, and that is not cute, baby. So yeah, when you're parting, make sure you go across and like slant it kind of down, just to give yourself some space for the rest of the braids at the top. Okay, now that I'm to the top, I'm gonna show you what I mean by, like, so when I first start off my braid, I don't really feed in too much because I like my braid to start off small, and then I add just a little tiny piece of hair at a time, so everything will kind of be in formation. Like, it'll start to get bigger around the time the other braids get bigger. So you don't want to, like, the bottom ones to start off small, then get big, and then the front ones, like, it start off more big. I really can't explain it, but I don't start to feed in more towards almost the side or middle of the head, because I don't want it to be uneven. I want it to all look good together. You'll see when I get done. It'll be really cute. I didn't realize trying to explain braiding would be so difficult. So I give kudos to all the hairstylists and braiders that make videos and can explain the process to a T. It's really kind of difficult. It's more so just watching, I tried to show you guys as many braids as I could to kind of just give you an idea of when I feed in the braids and stuff like that. And see, when you're done the front, like the hair that's going to be going to your face, you want to braid in early on, because you only got, depending on how much spacing you're giving yourself for the front braids, but you want to feed in a little bit early on so you can have that thickness at the top, since it's only a short space. With hers, I parted hers in further back, so she had a little bit more space with her braids. Normally I don't start my braids that far back, the ones that's coming to the front. I just wanted to do something different with hers. It was her graduation, and I was just like, let me try something different. So it came out really, really, really pretty. The main thing for some neat lemonade braids, y'all, is to have a clean parting. If you take your time and part really well, like, girl, you will be fire. You hear me? Like, parts of everything. Clean parting is everything. It makes it look that much more professional. And when you're braiding, you make sure that you keep that braid right in between the two parts that you're braiding in. Because I don't know if you ever seen where somebody braid and their braid is kind of leaning more towards one part, so you can barely see that part. So when you braiding, you want to keep that braid right in the center of the two parts that you're braiding between, and that also makes it look that much more cleaner and neat. So all you got to do is keep trying, don't give up, be patient. I used to braid really, really slow, and I used to be so discouraged, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to keep braiding because I braid so slow. But when I was braiding slow, I was actually perfecting my craft, and I was being patient with myself, like, okay, I want these braids to be really neat. And now look at my braids. I get better and better and better. So patience is key. Never give up. Take your time and just have at it, girl. You got this. So once your parting is all done, your braids all done nice, then to clean up your braids, of course, go through each braid, cut off all the little straggly pieces, that stick up, because who wants that on their braid? This just make it look so much more better. Even if you're not a professional and you just want your braids to look really nice, take the time to do these steps, and it makes your braids look so much more better, y'all. So I have found this new product. It's by Pump It Up. It's their foam wrapping lotion. I usually use the Lotta Body foam wrapping lotion with some mousse, but instead I use that with a little bit of the Dollar Tree mousse, and just put it all over the head. Sprayed it down with some the blue can of oil sheen. Yeah, the oil sheen, girl. And then dipped her ends, and hey, it came out awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel. Leave me some ideas what you want to see next. And until next time, you already know what it is. Your girl Kelsey loves you. Stay blessed.